Welcome, everyone, to Queen and I. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for all that you do for us, Father. Bless all of the animals that have no owners, and bless each and every person that's brokenhearted that needs you, Lord. Even the ones that don't believe in you, Father, appear for them. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen, y'all. Welcome to the Queen and I.
I might be waggy, but I wanna play. I'm your best friend, you can get away. I deserve a treat, cause I'm a fluffy babe. I got hair, shaking the air, target by the day. Because I'm happy. Rock alone if you feel like your master loves you. Because I'm like alone if you feel like your tail is chasing you. Because I'm all alone if you want to cuddle from me to you. Because I'm a dog around if you think you're my best friend too. Come stay down, K9. Come stay down, my bark is too high. Come stay down, K9. Come stay down, I shake cause I'm happy. Bark alone if you feel like your master loves you. Because I'm beg alone if you feel like your tail is chasing you. Because I'm all alone if you want to cuddle from me to you. Because I'm a dog around if you think you're my best friend too. Come play now, K9. Come play now, my bark is too high. Come stay down, K9. Come stay down, I shake cause I'm back alone if you feel like your master loves you. Because I'm back alone if you feel like your tail is chasing you. Because I'm all alone if you want to cuddle from me to you. Hey, hey, hey. Look around if you think you're my best friend too.
Hello, everybody.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello, Angie. Good to see you
Yes.
in the chat tonight.
Angie, you're one of the few followers. I screwed up and put a live stream and forgot how to go live on live stream. So I had to back out of that. And I just went through StreamYard. So.
Hey, something's not right with my.
What you doing?
I can't hear.
You can't hear?
Mm-mm.
You can't hear me?
Mm-mm.
Well, darling, I don't know what to say.
Though technical difficulty has come upon us.
Whose phone is this?
That's yours.
And that's turned off. Do you have your phone on you or something?
Huh?
Do you have your phone?
It's over there. Hold on just 1 second. Let me get it.
No, I mean, no, don't get your phone.
I was going to turn it off.
No. If it's not buzzing, then it's okay. Belle, thank you, sir, for coming in. And Angie, thank you. Queen, what do you want to talk about? There's a few things going on.
Well, you know what? There's all kinds of things happening around here. Number one, Dingo finally had her puppies.
Yay, Dingo!
It was remarkable. We were sitting here just chilling and watching TV as a family, and all of a sudden, poof, it happened. So she had her puppies.
Hi, Homer.
She had 14 or 15.
Altogether, she had 16. I think 2 perished.
Okay, so that's a pretty large litter, but they're all doing well. They are right now. They are snuggled up and they're eating, so that's they're doing good. So that's good.
Well, she has a problem with our Yorkie.
Yeah, she started snapping at her, so we kind of have to keep them apart. Well, she's just a protective mother.
Maybe Lulu looks like a puppy snatcher.
Maybe so, but so that's another fight in the house. So we'll have to keep watch over that. Hello, Cheryl.
Oh, hi, sis.
Hello, hello,
I
hello.
had to post
Bell
the link
admin,
on other
hello.
podcast or the post. Yeah, I know I screwed up, sis. I tried to go like just StreamYard, not StreamYard, but YouTube stream, and I made one up. Then I couldn't get back in there to go live, so I just did a StreamYard.
I'm just gonna give those to you because they're not working. So we'll just put those to the side. Yeah, there's like nothing. You can't hear anything. That's so aggravating, you know. When technology works, it's great.
That ain't it.
But when it doesn't work, man, oh man, it can really.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's
So
weird.
we'll have to work on that later.
All right. Well, it's not like
So I'm just
we
gonna
don't need
go.
them. We don't need them.
I'm just gonna go without a headset. We're just gonna.
Yeah, we don't need it anyway. I mean,
We're just gonna work it out.
we're just talking anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, Homer. And Homer's wife, PJ, I believe. Is that
Yes,
correct?
Yes,
PJ
yes,
and
yes.
Hello, hello.
Are you
hello.
feeling bad there, sis? I hope you're not feeling bad. If you are, I'll you know the routine.
You know, I think that I don't know what it is, but here lately, people has been getting really sick. I think it's because of like all the temperature changes, and you know, we don't know if it's spring or if it's not spring.
Yeah, we heard frogs a while ago.
Yeah. Oh, Cheryl said that she's really bad sick. I'm
Oh,
so
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
We will definitely be praying for you
Yep.
tonight. I've got several people that are just not feeling good. They're just feeling, you know, they've either got a head cold or they've got this stomach bug that's going around. So, you know, and then plus with the weather being so crazy where it'll be like 70 during the day and then it drops down to 30 and then back up. So,
You're right in germ central.
yeah, well, anytime you go anywhere,
Well,
I mean, people are gross. People are just gross because, you know, you go to Walmart
Yeah.
and people are sneezing, hacking, and coughing, and then they put their, you know, they try to stop that.
Or
with
they
their
grab the
hands.
handle to a freezer after they
Yes.
cough. And so
Yes.
we've seen that.
That's so gross. So gross. Oh, Cheryl says it's because of the chemo. I hate to hear that, Cheryl, and we'll be praying, you know,
We
for
know
healing.
we've been there too, sis. That's some nasty stuff.
It is. But I'm glad that you're here, and I hope you get to feeling better really, really soon. But other than that, there's all kinds of things going on. You know, the Super Bowl will be here Sunday.
I didn't forget. I was just it's like a Christmas present tucked away under the tree that
Right.
you haven't got to yet.
Right.
But
Well, and it's kind of sucky because, you know, we watch football all season long, whether it be the NFL or it be college.
lingerie.
No,
No.
college. Or we also like to watch the spring football with the and please forgive me, I don't remember what is it called.
USFL.
Yes, in the spring, and that is exciting to
Yeah,
watch.
that is.
It's something different.
We watched a live game one time.
Yes, and I hope that we get to go back when the games start again because that was a really cool experience.
That was a really weird time too,
Well,
because everything had just started shutting down. Right,
Yes.
it was right before the Big C, and what was funny was in that month we went to Texas,
right.
and in the same month we had to take my brother's grandkids back to their mom, my niece. But as soon as we left Texas, the state turned red.
Yes.
And then we had to go to Mississippi. And then we left and it turned red. I told the Queen, I said, are we carrying this stuff around?
It was pretty crazy. But you know, when we went to that game,
Hello, nature lover. Thank you for coming in.
whenever we went to that game, it was such a cool experience because it, you know, the spring football league wasn't exactly the most popular yet. Like it wasn't something that, you know, everybody knew about or everybody watched or whatever. And so when we got to go, it was, you know, small crowds. I mean, it definitely was crowded, but it was a small crowd.
Yeah,
so you got to experience everything.
Yeah.
You know, you got to go and look at everything. You got to buy all the t-shirts and, you know, all that. It was just a really good experience and we really enjoyed it. And then watching the game, I didn't really realize that, you know, whenever you watch the NFL on TV, you're like in the game, like you are watching them play the game. But whenever you go to something like that, you get to do all the extra stuff that the crowd gets to do that you
Yeah.
didn't get to watch the game do.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That was really fun.
If you buy a brochure, there's codes on different pages. And as the game's going and they take timeouts and stuff like that, they read these codes off and say, well, if your code is so and so and so, so you just won a cheeseburger and fries. You know?
Yes, that was fun. And then some of the reporters that was over there doing like the announcements, like, a commercial would come on and then they would, they would talk to the people. Well, they started coming up into the crowd. And I thought that was awesome because they really helped get everybody involved. Even whenever it was a slow moment or whatever, they always had something to fill in that time with. So as being a watcher,
So
that was pretty cool. I really like that. So hopefully that will be on our bucket list this year that we
Yes.
can go and see and watch. But who are you now? I'm not clear because we haven't really talked about it. So what? I was like, you were telling us- sorry.
No, I was like, I put that. Look, he's not an athlete, but he's dang sure an athletic.
I agree with that. That is how I am.
What?
Listen, Linda, I don't like to get out there and exercise. That is not my thing. You're
You know what athletic supporter is? A jock strap.
oh, what in the world?
Oh
Why
my
did you let
God.
me answer that? But hey,
Well, I tried to.
I'm still like that though because
Okay, yeah, you're a supporter.
I don't want to be an athletic person and out there doing anything.
Right.
But I will watch you.
And
So I mean,
support you
technically,
and cheer you on.
yes, and cheer you on. So
Well, there you go.
technically, I'm still a supporter. There, I've said that.
Okay.
End of that. Okay, so he's like,
Got her, Oso. You got her.
oh Lord, oh
See,
Lord,
he's one of the Chronicles fans.
oh dear,
So
oh dear.
yeah.
So since we haven't really talked about it, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me either way. I'm good with whatever. So who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl?
San Francisco. Come on, 49ers.
Ooh, the
I need
49ers.
I need them to go.
That is one team that we have not, because we watch football every weekend, every chance we get, whether it be on Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, then all day on Sunday and Saturday, for college. That is one team that we really haven't watched is the 49ers.
No, I've been watching them. They're pretty good. They're really good.
Now
I got one of my favorite running backs on there, little white boy, Christian. Oh my goodness! You know what?
it's escaped him. Like
Yeah, it has. But y'all know who I'm talking about. He can't be stopped. He's just a little white guy.
I have not, I don't know much about the 49ers, so I can't. Now, of course, I know more about the Chiefs. It seems like I've seen more Chiefs games, which I know that year you don't like the Chiefs.
Raiders.
But, I do like the Chiefs of Patrick Mahomes and
Who?
then Kelsey,
What?
and Taylor Swift is a part of it now.
Oh goodness.
So, I mean, I know more about that team just because of, I guess it has more publicity or
Yeah.
it's more in our area or
Right,
whatever,
Yeah.
But
Kansas is just right there. So
don't tell me Kansas is just right there because whenever we have been to Kansas on a small road trip, my Lord, I thought it was going to take us half of the week to get up there.
it took
So
8 hours.
it ain't just right there.
For if you know where you're going
That's
and you
the
don't
key.
and you know where to stop and get fuel,
If
it's a
you know.
4-hour tour. Okay.
Now,
It took us 8.5 because we was looking.
well, let's back that up a little bit. We had Google Maps.
Oh, Google.
I mean, we should have been there in the right amount of time, but instead we took the scenic tour
Mm.
and saw cows and everything else underneath the sun. I mean, it was a long trip, ladies and gentlemen.
Coming
but,
from Oklahoma, we've never seen one of those.
but yes, so you're gonna root for the 49ers. I guess I'm gonna have to go for the Chiefs to be the, be the negative
I thought
Nancy in
you
the house.
loved me.
I do, but
I thought you loved me.
I do, but I guess I'll have to. Would you want me to support the 49ers? I don't know nothing about them.
Well, they dig gold. They found gold in California, and that's where they get the name, and hence the name, the 49ers, because they were.
Well, I get it.
Okay.
I just don't know anything else.
They live in California.
Well, of course.
They're gold and maroon or red color.
Okay. So maybe that's basically about it. I don't know. There you go.
I can't believe you did
Susie's
that.
here. Hello, Susie.
Oh, hi, Susie.
Hello, 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 hello. Also said that he's rooting for the Harlem Globetrotters.
That sounds like a fair and Lee answer.
You know, the Harlem Globetrotters, we've seen them at Silver Dollar City. And let me tell you, I think they put on quite the show.
Yes, they do.
I mean, they're fun, they're exciting.
Yes, they are.
You know, I thought it was a pretty cool. Oh, Christian McCaffrey.
Tim, yep. Christian
Yeah.
McCaffrey. He used to be played for the Panthers, I do believe, back in the day. He got
Cousin.
traded. And
Now, I'll tell you what I'm really waiting-
Kittle, they got a good receiver named Kittle.
I don't know them.
He's the Taylor Swift of the San Francisco.
Gotcha.
Or not Taylor Swift, but I mean Kelsey.
The old Kelsey.
Yeah.
Now really what I'm really waiting for is the commercials.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Now there is already a commercial that I have seen on Facebook. And I want to say, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, or if anybody else has seen it, I think it's a Budweiser commercial.
Oh, what?
And it's got that dog and the horse. And it is
Are they getting it
So-
on or?
Oh,
I'm
stop.
sorry. I apologize.
It is so sad. I mean, just the little few seconds that I have seen on Facebook, it is going to be a tear jerker. And you
Oh,
know
really?
how I am.
Yeah.
I love horses. I'm an animal person. So it gets me right there in the old heart, you know? So,
Was it going to make you hurt so bad you'll go out and buy a 6-pack?
no,
Yeah.
it won't hurt that bad.
No.
No.
I seen a commercial not too long ago with Peyton Manning in it
Ooh, now,
and
ladies and gentlemen.
Emmitt Smith.
Oh, yes, because they're at a bar. or
They're at a
something like that.
bar. They order a round for the house, but I want you to notice in that commercial, they're throwing beer. They're not
Mhm.
drinking it. They're throwing at each other.
Now, I'm a big fan of Peyton Manning.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big fan. So hopefully there will be a lot of commercials with them in it. You know, all the different players will have, you know, some good commercials and the sad commercials. And then of course you get to see the hilarious commercials.
Oh yeah.
And then those commercials that you're going, what was that about? Like I still don't understand what that was about. So I'm excited to watch it. Now the big question.
I'm sure we're going to see some crazy ones.
Oh, I'm sure. Now, the main question is going to be, what are we going to eat?
Oh my goodness, I know what I want.
What is some of y'all's?
I'm doing.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna,
Cheryl, don't fall for the Budweiser plate.
no.
It is sad. I mean, some of those commercials, man, tug me at my heartstrings. But what do you want to eat? What are you thinking?
Well, I'll
Ribs
guarantee you,
or
I'm
what?
not going to be drinking anything from Budweiser.
No,
Let's start there.
you're not going to be doing none of that. But some good fun. I think maybe some dips.
What kind of dip?
You know, we were talking about that the other day, that black-eyed pea dip. Maybe some black-eyed pea dip.
And then you got to have like a creamy dip too.
Mm-hmm. Maybe some like a ranch dip or something like that.
That would be perfect.
Yes.
I think I'm going to.
I would like some chicken wings. Chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Kind of, yeah.
Well,
I don't
whatever, Queen, whatever you want, I will make it happen.
That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan. And then once you get through with the Super Bowl, then it's on to Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's where it gets real. Because when you start talking about,
You ain't a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get real.
And I'm not that person. I'm not that person that wants to have flowers because my allergies are so bad that I'll be sneezing.
I did
For
that
the
a
next-
couple of times, guys. And she had an attack. We couldn't figure out what in the world's going on. And lo and behold, it was the roses I got her.
Now, another time, that time that you're talking about, I got a sinus infection.
Yeah.
And then the other time was whenever our daughter was born, we received a beautiful, it was absolutely gorgeous, beautiful bouquet of, I think it was sunflower, like small sunflowers, daffodil. They were beautiful, absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it was in my room the entire time that I was in the hospital. And then whenever we brought it home, I sneezed the entire way from the hospital to the
Because it was in
house.
the car.
Yes, because it was in the backseat of the car, and my eyes swelled up. my nose was completely stuffed. So, you know, that was a little rough. That was a little rough. So I don't do. Oh, Oso said they spray the flowers with lots of chemicals. I don't doubt it because it was. Whew, that was rough.
Ooh,
So
cheese.
I try to stay away from the fleurs, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God. I think I want to try what she's talking about, man.
Chili with no beans mixed
Yeah.
with nacho
Nacho
cheese
cheese
sauce.
sauce?
Yes, that is really good.
Holy
That's really
moly.
good. And we don't like, well, we used to like the canned chili. But then we started really getting into,
Yeah.
and I think it's called 4-star chili. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But it's over there in the refrigerator section with the hot dogs and everything. And it's in a yellow and I think orange, right? A yellow and orange
Yep,
box.
yep.
And that is amazing. It has no beans in it whatsoever. I don't even know if you can even buy beans with it. I don't know, but
No, you can't.
so it's no beans, and it is delicious.
And actually, what that thing is a base chili where you can add beans to it or you can add this to it and this, that. I think
Oh,
it's perfect
really?
by itself.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
See, ladies and gentlemen, where would I be without him? You know. So we may have to.
Ooh, tater skin. Man, Homer.
You know, a baked potato, that is my all-time favorite because then you can build upon it, you know, and add whatever you want. Oh, I love a baked potato. What is some of the other ones?
Off your eat flowers off your onion. Yeah, yep.
I hope that, speaking of some onions, I hope that we can find some wild onions.
Yes,
Here.
ma'am. I sure do too.
I mean,
For those of you guys who don't know, it's I told this story before. It's a Native American thing, but Cherokees, man, when they drove them off their land, they didn't feed them. They had to eat whatever they could find, and that's a lot of things derived from that we still enjoy. And wild onions and eggs is still one of them. It's a very delicious Native American food.
you know, I've never tried that.
No,
No, I've never.
Oh.
But I have tried the
Kanachi.
Kanachi.
Yeah.
Has anyone out there ever tried Kanachi? What kind of a nut is it from? Hickory?
Hickory nuts, and it's a process because a hickory nut has a very soft goodie in it. The meat in it
Mhm.
is very small, and the nut is super freaking hard.
But whenever I tried it, it kind of tasted like oatmeal.
Yep.
It had a real sweet flavor to it, and it was really good. I mean, it really was. Corn dogs.
Corn, you got to take corn. Here we make
Hello, Yankee Kyle. Good evening.
fry bread, man.
Oh man.
Now that's
Ooh.
if you're Cherokee, Creek, Seminole, I mean any Oklahoma native, maybe even outside of Oklahoma, I don't know, but I guarantee you, if you're native, you've had fry bread.
And let me tell you something. There is
Yankee
nothing-
Kyle, welcome in, sir.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. If you've never tried fry bread, you are really missing out because it's not just like to make a taco. You could make it into like a dessert
Yeah,
because you can put, cinnamon and that sort of thing.
Yeah,
I mean, really,
yeah.
you can make it into all sorts of things.
and it's just great by itself.
Yes.
But they made it because it was something they could make, and they always carried, lard with them. So,
And then I like to just eat the bread. Don't even worry about all the other components. Just go straight for the bread because that's really what you're eating it for anyway. So
right.
cut out the middleman and go straight for the bread.
But look, guys, if you're watching your weight,
That's not what you should be eating.
you should not be eating fry bread because it's that
Loaded.
good.
It's loaded in goodness.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
loaded in
delicious.
goodness. I'll put it that way. That's definitely a wintertime food for
Mhm.
someone that was outside.
I wish I knew how to make it,
Oh, hi, Cynthia. Welcome in.
but I'm not that good to be able to cook fry bread yet.
Well,
That's going to be something later on.
I don't even know how to make it. That's why I was asking my aunt the other night.
How to make
You're
that.
going to have to show me how to make it, Auntie. And she said, "Oh, Devo, like you should, how. I didn't. Mom never taught me. Mom didn't know how, or she said she didn't.
Well, your aunt definitely. She
Oh,
makes
whatever it was they
pretty
made. Yes, it was delicious.
Yes, it was. I mean, you could eat that and be satisfied. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So that's why I don't eat it very often because it is loaded.
Yeah, it is. You
Loaded.
can't have it every night.
No, because then you would, yeah, that would not be good.
No.
Would not be good. So, okay, so we decided we're going to have maybe either chicken wing or ribs, and then we're going to have 2 dips. What kind of dessert do we want to have with this little wing ding that we
About
can
some
spend?
brownies.
Some brownies or some banana pudding or something?
Are we talking about adults?
No, I'm talking about something that
Okay.
anybody and everybody can enjoy. So,
Okay.
Maybe a brownie, maybe a banana pudding, something to
banana-
help.
Banana pudding.
Mm-mm-mm.
Banana pudding with wafers.
There ain't nothing better than a banana pudding either. I'm already making myself hungry, and it's nowhere near Sunday yet. So we're gonna have to get our act together and start cooking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the kind of cookies I was talking about, Susie, but that's not what we do on here. I have to bite my tongue, babe. I'm sorry because
Now,
we're trying something new, guys. We're trying to do the Queen and I on YouTube only. Big channels were talking about it and seen it and said, "Hey, man, I would do it on YouTube more than I would Rumble because you got a bunch of people that'll watch it on YouTube, and you guys aren't. She's not perverted. She's not like you or Upstate. It's totally, it would fly over there." And I'm like, okay, well then we'll try it on my channel, and then I don't know, we'll do it like this. But guys, hey, I appreciate each one of you guys showing up for it.
that was awesome because they're deep fried double. Hey, she's talking about a New Year's cookie that's a Dutch treat.
Oh,
And that there's raisins in them, and then they're
Oh.
deep fried. Boy, you had me at deep fried. I bet that is delicious.
hey, Oregon Road, welcome in. He just gained 5 pounds.
Well, you know what? I'm right there with you. I think I too have gained a few pounds. And, it's because over the last, what do you think? Probably the last year, maybe, that we have really started to, kind of critique our eating to where we're not eating a lot of fat foods. And, it
Yeah, a
doesn't
little bit.
sound like it whenever I talk about it on here.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And we really tried to portion size and, all that kind of good stuff. And, sometimes it's hard.
Yeah, because I'm gaining weight, but
I'm losing weight and you're gaining weight.
I know. But hey,
And
I'm
that's
fixing
the
to
way
start
we
the
like it,
gym.
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm fixing to start a gym as soon as I get my membership card from my insurance company.
So, about that, let's just jump right on in there. I mean, are you that dedicated to going to a gym? I wouldn't be that dedicated. I might go maybe the first couple of times. Let me back this up. Hang on just a minute. Okay, so whenever I was in college, I'm just going to jump right on into this story. I worked with a fellow lady. She was also, she was a student, and we also worked at the same place. And so we became friends. And she was always up for things like this. And she wanted to drag me into it as well. So she would say, hey, we ought to go walking today. It's a beautiful day. Let's try to walk before we go to work. And I was like, oh, okay. But guess what? I wasn't all that dedicated because I would do the activity, walking, running, riding a bicycle, whatever. But I just couldn't make myself go. And then she bought a gym membership and you could bring someone free with you. So then she brings me, and I'm sorry, but I was just not that dedicated. I mean, it took every ounce of energy that I had to go down there to that gym and actually work out. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's for me.
Look what Ghost Eagle said right here. Devo calls the weed shop gym. He hits it daily. Oh yeah, right there. That was who was talking about that. That's Cynthia, the one that's in your chat.
Uh-huh.
She also does cricket, and she'd be the one to ask questions if you have any problems.
Gotcha. Okay, so on this whole cricket business, I absolutely love the cricket. I think that it is awesome. I think it's amazing.
Hey, Ghost Eagle.
The different things that people can do with, say, cricket, the shirts they can make or the cups they can make. I am so impressed by it. Howsoever, I am
Yeah.
intimidated by it.
Mm. That's
Strawberry yogurt mixed with, what did it say? Oh, strawberry yogurt mixed with whipped cream, a good dip for fruit. Ooh, that would be good. That's a good idea.
I think I'm going to
I
86 the bananas and try the frozen
Strawberry yogurt.
Yeah,
And
with,
I love yogurt. I'm a
like
big
with
yogurt eater.
apples and
And you know,
stuff
speaking
like
of
that.
speaking of yogurt, you know, sometimes I will take my yogurt, my plain old everyday yogurt, and I add not a trail mix, but a granola chunk stuff.
Mhm.
You know, the ones that I try to put it in my yogurt, and you go in there
And
and you
eat
think
the
it's a
yogurt.
snack, and so you eat all my
I
granola
don't like
bites.
I don't like yogurt.
But you like the granola
The
better.
crunchies, oh yeah.
Yeah. So here's something. See, there's so much stuff I have
So
to
when
say,
did you
ladies
notice
and
this? I
gentlemen.
did this like a year ago.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yes, I did. This is okay. Let me just tell you. So I got on this health kick because I do that. I get on a health kick and it doesn't last because, you know, it just doesn't last. I'm not dedicated. Well, I bought yogurt and I was like, okay, I'm going to buy some granola and I'm going to put in it and I'm going to have that as my snack during the day. And for probably two days, possibly 3, I started thinking, well, where's my granola going? I know I'm not eating all this granola in my yogurt. Well, he over here is over here having a midnight snack and eating my granola.
Well,
So
it was a
So
tough
see-
level on video games.
see, that's why I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, we're not
Devo
dedicated.
Prego.
We just not. Ooh, a soft raspberry
Savory
sherbet.
sherbet.
I bet that's good. I love sherbet. My grandpa, he had heart problems, a lot of heart problems, and he always kept orange sherbet in the freezer. I guess because that was supposed to help your heart in some form or fashion. I'm not really for sure or remember what it was, but I love sherbet. I think sometimes I'd rather have sherbet than actual ice cream.
You know, that I'm thinking about that. You know, my grandmother had a big tub of orange sherbet all the time too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was the only flavor they had when they were kids.
Well, I think it had something specifically to do with the orange sherbet.
Huh.
Now, I don't know.
And then she used to buy that stuff that was striped, the Napoleon.
You know, I don't
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
Here's me, y'all. On that Napoleon ice cream, I would always eat out the chocolate part.
I hate to hear that, Ghost.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ghost. Yeah, it's something to do, and you may look it up. I don't know if it really has something to do with it or not. I don't know. I just know that my grandpa always kept orange sherbet.
Amen, Susie.
Let's see. What did she say? Hold on. Move your cursor. I can't see that. Susie said, I eat regular. Just don't eat fat, or I don't eat fat-free stuff. Not good for you because they add more sugar to the fat. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. You know, and really it's hard no matter what you eat. It's so hard to eat a balanced diet anymore because everything's so, you know. What do you think? I got
He's trying to crack me up. Hey, man, come on now. This ain't the Chronicle. I can't act like Upstate's next to me. He's trying to get me in trouble, isn't he?
Probably. Which you spend the majority of your time in trouble. So
Yeah.
that's all right. We work around it. You know, if you're not in trouble, then I start worrying.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you up to?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean, Vern?
Yeah. Vernetta.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, but yes, I do like sherbet. Who knows? Maybe we should have some sherbet. I know that they also make those, and I've only seen them a couple of times, but they make those that sherbet in a popsicle
Oh,
form.
push-ups. baby.
Yes,
The
yes.
push-ups.
Oh, those are delicious. Those are delicious.
Those are very addictive.
Yes, they are. They sure are.
I'm watching Devo gain 50 pounds. Oh, yeah.
That thing. Oh, I'm trying to read some of this chat. Like I told you before, I read the chat and I'm trying to see what everybody's saying. So yes. So we
Oh, scared me. I was reading the chat and you looked at me and said, so, like, that kind of,
I jarred you, huh?
yeah, you jarred me. Don't do that too many times.
Now, see, what would be awesome is if we had our camera to where people could actually see us. Because
Well,
right now, this setup is not a jam.
Darling, I'm working on that. As soon as Temu gets the rear gear and those fine folks in China ship our packages, We'll have a camera set up. They'll be able to see us. I don't know about, I guess we're gonna have green screen, but
Well,
they'll be able to see both of us.
yes, and then that way we can chat about.
And we can even bring people up into your panel too, like other folks. And if other women show up in your panel, I'll just bow out and work the computer.
They may not want to talk to me though.
Oh, yeah.
They may say, "This person, heavens to Betsy, what is going on?" But yeah, that would be totally awesome. So with everything that's going on, I guess I need to ask: are we prepared? Are we ready for the activities that's going to be coming up?
I am prepared like the mustard.
With the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
We got everything set up, and then you're ready for Valentine's Day. Now, so we touched on it for just a second. We're not buying flowers because we'll all be sneezing and hacking and coughing and all that other kind of stuff.
I'm fixing to find out what's going to happen right here now. What's happening on the 4th of July? I mean,
4th of
Thanksgiving.
July.
I mean,
A Valentine's Day.
yeah,
there.
that one.
I just, simply need a piece of chocolate or something. I don't want a lot of chocolate because then I would be tempted to snack around.
Right.
So I just need like
A rabbit.
piece. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that's
rabbit Easter.
Easter, isn't it?
I just need one little egg, like
Let's see, what is in the shape of love? Ooh. Hey.
like a Reese's peanut butter cup or something like that. What is it that you're wanting?
Nothing.
Just a piece of chocolate? And
No, I don't do chocolate that much. I mean,
well, so for our daughter, I'm gonna have to go and get a bag and put a whole bunch of stuff in it. And
I'll get back to you on that.
That sounds like a
I'll
plan.
tell you
I was
when we
trying to
get
make.
finished. When we get finished with this, I'll tell you exactly what I would like to have on Valentine's.
I try to make the holiday special. We always put a bag together full of some of her favorite things and
Yes.
fill it with candy and
Get a balloon at school.
yes, to make it special, to put a little bit of oomph on it,
Yeah.
And then Easter will be after that, but we're not ready for Easter. We need to get through the Super Bowl and Valentine's Day first.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting rebaptized somewhere on Easter. Like a sunrise dipping. I feel like I made it.
I'm gonna have to look on the calendar. I haven't even gotten to this month. Like I'm still not quite all prepared for this month. So I don't know about the upcoming months of when things are. Let's see. Oh, Ghost Eagle said, "Remember, if no one loves you on Valentine's Day, we don't love you the rest of the year either." That's funny.
Hey, Ghost Eagle's got 1 million of them.
That's funny though. Let's see, what was it? Okay, Susie just said, "Oh, just found out that they had food recalls. The cheese in the bag salad kits may have."
Oh, no.
Oh no. Speaking of some salad things.
Thank you, Homer. PJ. Man, that's crazy. How does that happen? I mean, can E. coli grow on a plant like that, or has it? I mean, how does that happen?
And
Somebody that had it got cut while loading the lettuce in the field.
well, and
What?
here's the deal about those bags. And you're talking about a bag of lettuce, right? Like a pre-made salad that all you gotta do is just dump it and add whatever it is that you want to it, right? Yeah, the bag salad kits is what she's saying.
Yeah, we eat those. We eat that stuff too sometimes.
Yeah, we do because it tastes good because they add all
Well,
like
you don't
the
have to mess with
pecans
chopping everything up. It's already done.
and they add the pecans or the walnuts or whatever, and then all you got to do is just add like chicken or
Ham.
something like that to be able to spruce up your salad. So we like to eat those. We usually, that's what we kind of our go-to meal for when we're busy and
Yep.
we don't have a whole lot of time to prepare. Then that's what we do as a salad. So we're going to have to really watch out for those because that's the last thing we need is E. coli.
Ghost. Ghost said, I was in the army. E. coli don't bother me. I don't know what that's got to do with it. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Sue said, add the
Yeah.
dressing and cheese. What's y'all's favorite salad dressing? Because this is kind of a big debate as well, on salad dressing. You know,
Oh.
because some people love Thousand Island, and Thousand Island is
Old
a
school.
twang.
Yeah.
It's a taste that you really have to really like. I didn't like it whenever I was a kid, you know, but now I really like Thousand Island.
Really?
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm a ranch
but,
dude.
But ranch. Oh,
I was
love
telling
the
them
ranch.
on here, man. Mike State was talking about, you know, the pizzas around there are the best, which they probably are because they're in New York. But he said something about. I said, okay, what about your dipping sauces? He didn't know what I was talking about. And I said, what about ranch? He goes, well, there's ranch in it. I said, man, in Oklahoma we've got the best ranch in the world. I don't know why, but it's at one certain pizza place. But
Oh,
every
it's the bomb.
location has that particular.
And it
Oh,
all
my.
tastes the same. And you know, you could dip your sandwich, your pizza, whatever it is you got, and dip it in
A
that
lot of
ranch.
sick kids. Oh my God.
That I know she just said, Queen, we had a huge E. coli.
Daycares. Oh
That's
my
so
goodness.
sad. And that's scary too. You know, you think about it, that's scary. Think about all those sweet babies
Yeah.
that get, some are still recovering, but all because of the cross contamination. So they did a meatloaf and a veggie. Oh, my goodness, those poor babies that, you know, that is so sad. Oh, okay. He was just informing me, ladies and gentlemen, that we're going to go for 1 full hour. Behind the scenes,
Hey,
guys.
quit telling
Behind
my
the scenes.
producer tricks and my hand jives and
Hey,
stuff.
Ghost Eagle, he likes he likes honey mustard, ranch, and Thousand Island. Our daughter loves honey mustard. I mean,
Yeah, she does.
everything that she can dip, like chicken nuggets or whatever, she loves some honey mustard. I'm not too hip on it, but she is all about it. And I do like ranch and Thousand Island. Have y'all also tried y'all gonna have to help me out on this one. It's the green. Is it something goddess?
Green goddess.
Is it the green goddess?
Yeah.
Oh, that is delicious.
It is, but it's green.
But it's so good.
I can only eat that in the dark.
But
I'm
it's
serious.
delicious.
It doesn't
And
look
it
very
has a-
attractive at all.
It has a special taste to it, but it's delicious.
It is
I
good.
love it. And any kind of vinaigrettes. I love a vinaigrette. What about you? Are you? Hold on, just a
Hey,
moment.
hold on for a second, ladies and gentlemen.
Under.
All right.
So, like the vinaigrette. Does anybody like? I'm not a big fan of the vinaigrettes. I like more of the creamy dressings.
I'm not too fond of it either. Ghost. Yeah.
Now, blue cheese. Susie says that no blue cheese. You know,
Ooh.
blue cheese. It depends on what it is in.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be really good in certain recipes.
Blue cheese.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's a macaroni salad that I make that has blue cheese, and it is really. I mean, it's good, but
I'm afraid
you got to have the right
You have what is that little fish?
anchovies. Oh, I can't do anchovies.
Yeah, I don't like anchovies either.
You know, anchovies freak me out.
But it's in a lot of these dressings.
Oh, it is.
You just
Oh,
don't
good
know
Lord.
it. That's what makes it
Now, why
good.
did you tell me that?
Well, just
You know, because when they put the whole fish, that whole little teeny weeny anchovy on a pizza, that just makes me just sick. Just sick.
do you remember when we were canoeing one year? We were taking a raft trip, and me, Big Jed, and Richard Trouble were all sitting on the bank and drinking whiskey and singing as the other canoers were going by. And I cupped I've got a bunch of minnows out of the water, like with a cup, about cut my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And we were sitting there eating live minnows. Was you there then?
Yes, I was there. I didn't know you was doing that though.
Hey, the alcohol killed them, but yeah, we were eating live minnows.
Oh my word! Could you imagine? That things like that, like little fishes like that, just freak me out.
Yeah, but
Freak
that
me
little
out.
dried fish with eyeballs in it that's looking at you and it stinks. You get to play with it, smell of it.
Ew.
No, I'll take a live one any day.
Remember that time that
Fun cheese.
remember that
God.
remember that time that it was our daughter was quite small. I mean, well, I say that she was probably 7, maybe 8. She wasn't very old, And we had gone down to your parents' house to go and visit. And a friend of theirs who had been fishing earlier that day came and brought them some fish. And your parents had called you and said, hey, hey, these fish are here.
Do you
We
want
want you, come and help us fillet them or skin them or
Skin 'em.
whatever it is you do to fish. And so you were like, yeah, I'll be down there. I've got to go do this. And then we all will be down there here in just a minute. And so they were like, okay, we'll meet you here in just a little bit then. And we said, okay. We got down there and the fish were in a wheelbarrow
looking at
and
us.
looking at us.
Still alive.
And so you went into the house and to get the things to fillet them or skin them or whatever. And our daughter walked past and she said, y'all better start praying because y'all are fixing to be gone. And it was just so funny the way that she said it.
Yeah.
And she was serious. She was
Yeah,
like
I
really
know.
serious.
One-
But I know
and it
fish.
wiggled and she took off running squealing.
Let's see. Susie says anchovies on pizza and shrimp too is good.
Wow.
I like shrimp. Let's see. Ghost Eagle said that he has a Cherokee recipe that has blue cheese in it. Oh, hey, you'll have to send us that recipe
Easy.
and see what.
You may get some funky pics.
Oh, we don't want that. Thank you. Susie said anchovies,
kidding,
smoked
I'm
salmon,
kidding.
sardines. Ooh, sardines. Oh my gosh. Those are, oh my word. I can't do a sardine. And my dad likes to eat sardines. Like he is a big sardine eater. And every time he buys a can of sardines, here comes the cat.
Yeah, no joke.
I can't eat a sardine. But that's good for your heart though. Sardines.
Oh yeah, Susie, I've had that. That is good stuff. Bit of cheese. Ooh.
Yes. Oh, speaking of the different cheeses, I have gotten into now, y'all. Hold on. I've gotten into a charcuterie board, and so we have been trying different cheeses with different crackers on our charcuterie board, which I'm all about. And Dad fed us head cheese. Ooh,
Yeah.
I thought that when you first told me about that, I didn't think that was real.
You didn't think? You think it was lime pig?
I thought you was pulling my leg, yeah, because I was like, oh, hog.
Every time we butcher a hog, they take its head off and freeze it separately, and then skin the pig or whatever and render the fat off of it and boil it and whatnot. But then I remember one time I went in there to get something out of the freezer and I opened it up and there was a pig staring at me.
So does it really turn into cheese?
No,
or-
they use it to make cheese.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
What kind of cheese does it make?
head cheese. That's what
Well,
it's
what
called.
is the head cheese? I mean, ooh.
Google it later. I don't think you want to.
Oh my word. Well, I will not be eating that type of cheese, I'll assure you. I didn't know that. I thought he was pulling my leg. Ooh, I get very sick on some of the cheese. I am definitely. Hey, yeah. Sometimes the old cheese is not quite so friendly.
Seaweed is ice cream.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Even Susie said my dad fed us head cheese.
Yeah.
Huh.
My parents made it.
Huh.
My mom, especially, all my native aunts and all, they would, grandpa and grandma, my native grandpa and grandma, full blood, they'd come down and butcher a hog. I remember that several times.
So what kind of a taste does it have?
Yeah.
Something like you've never had before?
Your guess as good as mine. I never ate it.
Well, I thought you tried it.
No, I seen the head.
And you said, no, thank you.
I'm not eating nothing that I had to feed that thing.
I bet they,
I watched it eat stuff that's unreal. I watched it wallow in the mud and poop and everything. I fed that thing. I wasn't about to eat the head of it.
well, I bet they may have slipped it into some of the dishes that they made for you. You know what I mean?
'Cause it went quick. Everybody wanted it.
Huh, I wonder what it tastes like.
I don't know, but
If
every bit of
anybody-
it that was made was consumed, and I didn't see but a little stack of it.
Really?
Yeah, that
So-
big old giant head.
Anybody out there that has had this head cheese, what does it taste like?
Oh my God, Ghost.
Oh, I was eating some good homemade Italian cheese when his appendix, sorry, I couldn't say, burst. Ooh, I bet that was terrible.
I don't do pig's feet, man. Look, I like I said, man, all my life I've raised hogs. mainly for showing. Like when we were growing up and stuff, we raced hogs and we showed them because I was in a agricultural club, I guess you'd say, 4-H. Then I went into the FFA, Future Farmers of America. So yeah, I've raised hogs, man, and I've seen what hogs do, and I've seen what they eat. There's nothing that a hog will not eat. I've seen a snake, a big snake, go through the pen one time, and the mama hog stepped on its head, and with her teeth grabbed it and stripped the hide off of that snake, and then the babies just devoured it.
Really? But hogs, though, they're not, I mean, I'm not talking about wild hogs. I'm talking about domesticated hogs. Are they aggressive like
Some
that?
can be, yeah. It's just depending on how they're raised.
I've not been around a whole bunch of pigs and or hogs, so I don't know. Huh? I didn't know that. So see, this is informational, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Informational and educational. You will learn something.
Yeah.
Learn something.
Ooh.
Like, what was that show that we used to watch? They were out of Texas and they were hog hunters. Remember that show?
Yeah. Lone Star Hog or something. Hog hunters or.
It was something hunters.
And what was wild about it was women and just one old dude.
Yeah, it was mainly women. There was a few men that was on there, but it was mainly women that were. They were from Texas, and they would go and if you had a hog problem on your land, then they would go out and clear them out for you. And it was amazing to see how aggressive that those hogs were.
Oh man!
And then trying to get them and take them down. And I mean, them women got right on in there. And then, of course, they had dogs that had the vests on to protect them and all that other kind of stuff. So, I mean, but I didn't really realize that, domesticated pigs were that aggressive.
Robert Picken, the guy in BC who had a bunch of women and they fed them to his pig.
Oh,
Yeah,
my gosh.
There's an old story around here that Dad, he was born in 1935, and he said he's heard this being told back in 1800s that there was an old man that killed his wife, I guess, and fed her to the hog.
Wow.
And said that told everyone she moved to California to her sisters. All right.
Oh, my goodness.
That same guy fell over into that hog pen and the hogs ate him.
Oh, my gosh.
And Dad used to tell me that
That's
story.
terrible.
Because I didn't know, we were talking about hogs, and he said, boy, because you don't want to go around a bunch of hogs, domesticated or not, if you have a cut, a fresh blood cut where you're bleeding,
Because they smell it.
they'll smell that blood and they will eat you. They will eat you. Even if you raise that thing from a baby pig, it will bite you and try to eat you. It's just one little deal.
I didn't really realize that pigs were so mean. Or, I've never been around a bunch of hogs, so I didn't know. That's terrible. We have
Wrong kind of hog, pig. Wrong kind of pig.
We have feral hogs here.
They were kind of police officers. That's
Yeah,
funny.
I didn't really. I mean,
Oh
because
yeah.
I only remember whenever I was pregnant with our daughter, and we had those little piglets, and we fed them and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If I had known
Yeah.
that they were going to retaliate,
Well, they won't, but
oh Lord, have mercy. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. So no to pigs. We will not be having any pigs.
That's why we don't. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to have to wrestle one or chase one.
No, there is no way that I. Could
Well,
you
you
imagine
know
what
what?
kind of
I know-
show that would be?
I know where them pigs are, and they're already pre-packed right down at your local IGA.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Because you see those videos, and you see people in person that have to chase those little pigs,
Well,
and I mean they're fast to be so.
we have feral hogs here also, and we also got the market crashed a few years ago, not before. I think it was during the Obama thing. Anyway, the bottom fell off the pork thing around here,
Mhm.
and everybody was just like losing money. They turned their hogs loose. Hence the point. Remember the 600-pound sow we hit with a car
Mhm.
and wrecked the vehicle and didn't even kill the hog?
That was a big old.
That was a
boar.
domesticated hog. That wasn't a feral hog. That was
Is
something
that-
that somebody just turned loose.
That was a big old.
Yeah, we hit it, and Oh man, damaged our vehicle pretty good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that y'all feel educated now on, hogs and
Yeah.
what may or may not happen or what could happen. But yeah, I didn't know that. So ex-nay on having a pig farm for me. That's a no. I don't have time for all that. I have not.
One of my own.
Let's see. Susie says I added another color to my hair. You never raised one, but I've dated you. You see that what else I said?
Yeah.
I've never raised one, but I've dated a few. Hey,
Yeah, hey.
I know.
Yeah.
You know that's right.
Why did you look at me and say that for?
Susie's still also allowed to hunt them.
We I didn't know no women before I met you.
So see, I like the way you're thinking now.
You're the only woman.
See, I've got him on straight and narrow, folks. Straight and narrow. That's where we like to stay, is on the straight and narrow.
You guys, man, I appreciate it. I know the Queen appreciates it. For you guys coming in tonight, we're going to do this on Thursday evenings and try to do at least an hour, maybe 30 minutes. I don't know. Well, this was kind of off the cuff because she wasn't really ready. I didn't ask permission. I set the date, said, hey, we're doing it. She's like, well, I don't have nothing written down. We'll just talk about today's event. So we did what we did. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, next Thursday, 7:30 Central in the evening. Come check us out. We'll be doing it on YouTube for a little while until we figure out how to do it on Rumble.
Bye, you guys. You have a great evening.
Everyone, please, you guys pray for each other. The ones that are feeling pretty good, pray for the ones that are sick, man. The more the prayer, the better. Peace, love, and you guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow morning with Upstate and Devo, Lake and Bay. Peace, guys.
Bye, everyone.